As amazing as the Simburbia system is, it isn't without fault, and today I'm going to show you some of the best practices to get the most out of your game without ruining it, and of course some multiplayer caveats. Is that how you say that word? Anyway, Simburbia has over 60,000 command blocks and some very complex mechanics. It's pushing Minecraft to new limits and requires a fairly strong computer to run it. Over time, Minecraft has an issue where you may start to experience slowdown and frame drops. Close Minecraft completely, reopen it, and it should speed back up to its original speed. Doing this after initial spawn into the lobby is recommended. You must always play in render distance of 10 or above. If your computer cannot handle render distance 10 or above, do not play this map. Never place another build token while another construction process is occurring. This includes disasters. The tiny little builders who construct your stuff will get confused and you may end up with a weird conglomeration of buildings. However, if you do end up with some building oddities or buildings with incorrect land values can be modified by many things including disasters, so keep that in mind. Just bulldoze the thing. Once bulldozed, all plots get reset. Do you have leftover flood in your city? There are many ways to get rid of extra bit of flood water. Buy some buckets from the shop, or again, just bulldoze the plot. Multiplayer issues. This is a single player focused map, however you can play in multiplayer if you take care of the following. Simburbia is a dynamic map that runs over a number of clocks and depending what's happening in your city at the time. All chunks in your city have to be active for the city to stay in sync with the main processing unit, which is happening at the spawn point. That's the reason the minimum render distance needs to be at 10. The problem with multiplayer is that you can be offline, but the server is still running, so time is still advancing in your city. If you are playing on a server, it is important that you log on as soon as the server is running, and when ending your play session, that you quit the game by closing the server instead of leaving your town. This should minimize the impact of any desync issues. It can take a really long time for people to log into the world for the first time when running Simburbia on a server. You'll just have to wait for you to get teleported away from the command block chunks. There are a lot of command blocks there. And finally, the plot tokens will always be given to the player closest to the town hall, regardless of who presses the button in the remote control booth. As always, if there are any bugs, please report them to me on the forums, Twitter, or on my website in one of the comments. Thank you for listening and enjoy Simburbia.